Hey guys, I just want to do a heads up regarding the video. I didn't bring my vlogging camera because I thought it would be a hindrance to take it along with me during the trip. Thus, I only have 50% videos and 50% will be pictures on the whole trip, and some won't be having the best quality. First stop of our trip, right after eating lechon in Ricos, we went straight to Temple of Leo, which was a few hours away from the mainland or the city. We didn't really stay in the city because if we were gonna stay in the city, why didn't we just stay home, or why didn't we just go to Manila, right? So Temple of Leo was beautiful. My goal in life right now is to have a temple dedicated for me as well. The view was absolutely breathtaking. Our next stop was Simulant Church, or the Monastery of the Holy Eucharist. I didn't really have a lot of footage inside, only outside, and my pictures don't do justice at all. But when you get inside, there would be so many statues of Mama Mary, and they come in all forms, and they were actually pretty big. And I actually didn't want to vlog anymore because I thought it would be so rude, because everyone was so solemn inside. Everyone was just praying, and it just sunk in me, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. For the next day, we woke up really early at 5 a.m. to watch the whale sharks, and they were just so big and cute. And I didn't really have videos here because we focused on taking pictures instead of taking videos. Thus, here are the photos that we have. It was really hard to post with them. Right after, we went back to where we were staying and ate lunch. Later that day, we went canyoneering. Now, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would do something as extreme as this. It actually took us 8 hours. Yes, 8 hours to finish the whole trip. But it was an experience of a lifetime. I mean, I've hiked before. I even had a near-death situation, but this was to a whole lot new level. And I think we broke the record for the slowest people to finish this. And look at that, there's a barbecue place on the cliffs, and this was like, what, 20 feet? But nonetheless, it was an experience worth trying. We got back to our place, I realized just how much bruises my legs had, both legs. The next day, again, we woke up really early to go to Simulant Island, the Blue Water Resort. And this was actually the only time where we actually had rest, because every day we'd wake up at like 5 in the morning or even earlier, and we'd only have like less than 4 hours of sleep. The island was absolutely stunning. It was gorgeous, and it's very far from civilization, but then the signal was actually pretty good compared to the other parts of the south part of Cebu. I know this guy. He lived in United Kingdom, and UK is actually my dream country. He actually decided to move to Cebu City in the province area. I always wondered, why did he decide to choose a province instead of living in UK? But when I went to this place, I knew exactly. I just knew exactly why he decided to move into this paradise. Now, the food. I'm not exactly the biggest fan with the food. I'm not the choosiest person when it comes to food, but hey, I'm from Pampanga, and our province is the food capital of the Philippines, so I didn't really enjoy anything besides the lechon. And then we went and did our activities. We went snorkeling, and I scratched my foot on one of the corals, and I thought that it was no big deal because it didn't really hurt, but oh man, was I wrong. It was one of the worst injuries I've had in my life. And as per usual, we had to wake up really early again because we're cruising to Bohol the next day. And man, was it worth it. It was so worth it because the view was magnificent. It was so stunning. I was being so sentimental when we got there because growing up, I'd only see them on books, on postcard, and right now, they were right in front of me. As for our next tours, we went to this man-made forest. We saw tarsiers and they were absolutely cute with this really, really round and big eyes. And also, we went to Butterfly Museum the whole trip. My foot was hurting due to the coral incident. And for lunch, we ate at Lubbock River, and as usual, the view was breathtaking. And our very last stop was the 10,000 Roses back at Cebu City. The next day, we had an early flight going back home, and Cebu has been so fun. But then I got hospitalized when I got home because I was too tired, too fatigued, and look at that tan. My real color versus the tan color that I got. So, thank you for watching. Click for more.